Hi, this is Anand from Geekstick. In this video, we are going to see how we are going to publish messages to the topic from the Springboard app. Hi, in this video, we are going to see how we are going to create a Kafka producer from the Springboard application, and we are going to leverage on that same the local Kafka Zookeeper and Kafka server. In the last video, we have seen how to start those servers. Here we can see the Zookeeper is already started and the Kafka server is also already started. It is up and running. And here I have created this consumer in the console. This is what we have seen in the last video. Here, I'm not going to create the Kafka producer in the console. Instead, I'm going to use my Springboard application. Here, if you have seen, I use a Spring tool suite so that it will be easier for me to create the Kafka producer application. Already I have created this Kafka producer. Here, whatever we do, everything is going to be in build.gradle. I use a Gradle build. Some people are compatible with that Maven. The Maven is also a good build tool, but here we are using the Gradle. I am using web service, I created this web, and this Kafka streams, because there are the three APIs are there, right? Producer, topic, consumer, connector, and streams. I'm using this Spring Framework Kafka, Spring Kafka, that's it. I will show you how we can create. If you go over here, new, and starter project, here instead of Maven, I will use Gradle build 2.x. This name is already there, so I will create demo 1, 2. Okay, I will use for 3 because 2 is telling it's deprecated. Then next, here we can search for Kafka. Okay, here the streams is not mandatory because that is for the streaming data. Here, Kafka is sufficient for us. So if you do automatically, it will be created like this. So the implementation, directly I'm taking the implementation. It's more like a component. Okay, that's it. So now let us get into the code. From the application, the producer application, what I'm doing, there are 3 packages I created: Kafka config and resources. Because from this application, we are going to use these 2 only. So in that same order, I gave the component scan like this. So it will start the producer application. In turn, what will happen? The config will be called. In config, these are the class I created. In this class, user name, department, salary. That's it. Then the user resource. From here only, I'm hosting the web service. This Kafka, I think if I can increase its font, that would be so easier for everyone. Let me increase the font size over here. Let's go to preference, general, appearance, colors and font, text font, edit. Now I will increase to 14 so that it will be more legible. Yeah, and from here only I'm trying to host, I'm giving this REST controller decorator and request mapping. If you add this decorator, automatically it will be turned into the web service. If I say the auto wired, those objects will be automatically instantiated, the Kafka template. Kafka template can be seen in the user. In the configuration. Here, this Kafka template, it's a beam, because if it needs to be auto wired in some other class, it must be a beam. and string and the user. The user is the class I have showed you, that it will have the name, department and salary. Here it is given name, department, salary. Then it's a producer factory. In turn it will be calling string and user, and this is the Kafka producer connecting to the Kafka producer 19092. But whatever I am posting it over here, how I am posting, sorry, it will be in the user resource under the host name Kafka publish name I will give. Then it will be given like this: name, technology, and these are hard-coded values. I did not apply any business logic because our core, the intent of this demo is how we are going to use this Spring Boot application as a producer. Then it will be written into, this is also hard-coded, the topic is also hard-coded. It will be written to this Kafka template sent to this topic in this pattern. When it is sent it as an user, let's see what will happen. Automatically will be serialized into the JSON format. Okay, the key is going to be a string, and the value, we are sending it as a key value pair. Okay, the value will be in JSON format. Now what I am going to do, from this Gradle task, I am going to use this boot jar. The reason why we are getting it is in some other, the lower Gradle, like a 2.x or something, it will come as a boot, the repackage, but here it is a boot jar. I will select this boot jar, then okay, it will be in the Kafka producer build libs. Here what I am going to do, as I told earlier, everything is up. I'm coming to this build. Now this Kafka producer is available over here. How I am going to start this Spring Boot application? Java -jar Kafka, that's it. If I start this, see the Spring, that's the another advantage of the Spring Boot. It is inbuilt with this Tomcat, so we need not host this Spring Boot in some other, like in WebLogic or some other web server. We need not host this jar file. The jar itself will have the Tomcat. That is the significance of the Spring Boot. Now the jar is up and running. So now what we can do, we can make sure, okay, already I kept it over here. Okay, as I told, how I am coming to know it is 8082. Let us go to the application property. Here I gave the port number 8082. First we must know what is port number. In my previous videos, like when I am doing it for Jenkins and Git, already I have told you, it is more like an extension to that central telephone box. So when I call this 8082 from the local host, automatically it will connect to this application 8082. And why I am giving Kafka? It is a Kafka, then publish, then I am going to give some name. In this name, I am going to say gig stick. See, the gig stick came over here, department technology, and salary is 1200. Yeah, these are the things. Because technology and 1200 is hard coded. So see here, there is no other producer. The Spring Boot only acting as a producer. Let us give a different name. Joy. Yes, Joy, got it. And in other way, what we can do, yeah, everything, this is the only way, publish and name. If you do it from a Kafka producer, if you give some name directly, that name alone will come. But when you are coming through that application, we are having the ability to convert it into a JSON format. Right? In the configuration we have seen, here we are converting into the JSON format. How I am converting into JSON format? Because whatever I am sending, it will be the Kafka template will change using the producer factory. It will be changed into the user. The user will be serialized into the JSON file. JSON file is nothing but the key value pair. And as usual, at the end, if you would like to stop this Zookeeper, let me stop this. Yes, now it got stopped. So the server will not be available anymore. Okay, it's over. Now what I need to do, I need to stop this service properly. That's what I need to do. First, I am bringing this server down. A server brought down. Then next, I need to bring the Zookeeper down. Yes, Zookeeper is also down. So yeah, now we have seen the Kafka producer from Spring Boot application. In the next video, we will see how we are going to use the Kafka consumer. Thank you.